All right, guys, I'm back. Y'all know I'm quick. Y'all come back in, take a moment and share the broadcast. Let somebody know we're on. We're back. Let's talk trucking with the trucking chick. She's about to come on. I always find a way to do what I need to do. Y'all come on in. I'm so excited. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Listen, we're going to talk about how we can tap into this $700 billion industry. Let me get myself together so I had to change stuff up. Y'all come on in. Y'all coming back strong, fast too. Look at y'all. Come on in. Let's talk. Let's talk about this trucking industry. Let's talk about how we about to turn credit into cash. NBA all year. Nothing but assets. Yes. Hashtag nothing but assets. Hey, Michael. Hey, Santita. Love y'all so much. Y'all come on in. Everybody who was just on my last live, y'all probably still on the live. I think it's still going on, even though I got off. Y'all come on in, though. Let's go ahead and let's get started. Generational Wealth Over Poverty Facebook group. God bless you guys. I'm super excited. Tag about 3 people. Let them know that ain't no way. There's no way we're sitting on money and good credit this year, period. There's no way we're doing it. Not this year. We're not sitting on excellent credit. We're about to turn our credit into cash. And one of my good friends who's helping me get my business started in the trucking industry, she is just a trucking vet. I'm telling you, the girl is tapped in all the way. So many different industries. Shouts out to everybody who's coming back. If you were just on my last live and you back, just comment, I'm back. But she's in the trucking industry. She's an owner operator. She's a broker. She's a dispatch owner. She helps you start and scale your own trucking business, and not just 18 wheelers. We're going to be talking about how you can tap into 5 different ways of trucking, even out of pocket. You know, a lot of people say, I don't have enough money to start, but there's always ways to start. And one of those ways is credit. I'm telling y'all, what I teach about credit is not just to have excellent credit, not that we can just go to the mall and we can splurge out, but we are really building generational wealth. We are really creating wealth for our families. We are building generational legacy through wealth building. And I'm telling you guys something. I said something today that I've never said before. You hear people say, I didn't come from a trust fund, but my children, or I didn't come from a trust fund, but my children are going to come, whatever. I said to myself, I didn't come from millions and billions, but millions and billions are going to come from me by way of wisdom, by way of knowledge. That's just how it's going to be. I'm going to make sure that before I leave this earth, that I've been able to tap into different industries. I've been able to create new lanes and new ways to make money. I've been able to do it. And so I'm doing it right now. So as she get ready to come on, we had to change systems, which is okay. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But shouts out to everybody who's coming back strong. Tag about 3 people. Let them know ain't no way we finna miss out on this $700 billion industry this year. Ain't no way we finna miss out on it. Ain't no way we're finna miss out on it. Call somebody tonight. Let them know. Let's get together. Let's create some LLCs. Let's do what we got to do to tap into the industry, because I'm locked in. I'm locked in. And so literally next week, I'm starting training for one of my employees who's gonna be working in my dispatch company that Miss Tasha helped me start. All right. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a whole 18-wheeler park outside. I don't know where we're gonna put it at. Then next thing you know, it's gonna be a box truck. She about to show y'all how to do it. I mean, it's so easy. It's so lucrative. Any industry you start in, you're gonna have to learn it. You're gonna have to learn what it is, because it's just a natural way of an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs, we naturally learn different industries. We naturally learn how to, whatever the opportunity is, we learn how to seize opportunities. And for somebody who's listening to me right now, if you've been having that issue, if you've been having that issue of understanding how to seize opportunities and how to develop the natural path of stepping into whatever industry you in and thriving off of it, that means you don't have that entrepreneurial skill set. And I got something for you coming out probably this Friday if I release it. But I'm solely working with entrepreneurs and business owners this year who are wanting to go high level. You want to become high level achievers. That's who I'm working with this year. And I'm telling y'all, it is going to be phenomenal. So as she's getting ready to come in, let's see if I can bring her on. If you just coming back from my last live, come on and type I'm back. Because I see a lot of people, but it's not letting me see y'all comments. So I apologize. I can't shout y'all out. But let's see. Oh, I see y'all. I see y'all strong. Y'all say I'm back. Okay. I see. Okay, let's see. Let me get her on. How's y'all 22 starting out? How's 22 starting out for everybody? Shouts out to my girl Tasha. How is your 22 starting out? My 22 is starting out phenomenal, real executional, real, achievable. I'm feeling real achievable, and I feel really good. So, let's see. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Angela. Hey, Miss Trudy. All right. Let's see what we waiting on now. Let's see what we waiting on now. When you get ready to help the people, that's when stuff try to start acting up. But it's all right. There she go. There she go. Let me see. Can I see her? All right, Sasha, I'm about to bring you on. I see you, girl. Hey, Chucky. All right, Sasha, I'm about to bring you on. I see you, girl.
Hey, Brianna.
How are you? Hey, Chucky. All right, Sasha, I'm about to bring you on. I see you, girl. Tasha, you got me on 2 devices.
Well, I'm just hold up. Don't start, and then there won't be none.
Okay. Y'all, this is my friend Tasha Robinson. Tasha is the trucking chick. Tasha is just people don't know about this one right here, but this one right here ain't nothing to play with when it comes to trucking. Tasha, I'm so excited for you. You just recently launched your whole literally trucking academy where you're about to start teaching us how to really make money in the industry. And girl, I appreciate you for helping me. So I want to bring you on my live tonight because I just realized researching that this is a $700 billion industry. So I'm trying to find out why you ain't been telling me about this trucking industry.
Well, Bree, once we start off, we start researching and doing everything on our own. So, I try to research as much as possible. When you're reaching out to people, they'll tell you this, they'll tell you that, but then you have to actually figure it out on your own. So just when I first started off, I started off a couple of years ago, and I started off backwards. And I'm just gonna tell people that because it's the truth, and I'm gonna give you the real deal. So I started off backwards. I started off as a broker. And once I, figured that out, and I was like, okay, being a broker, you got to learn more about the industry before being a broker. So, I backtracked a little bit. Once I backtracked and I kind of start doing more research and looking into things on YouTube and, just investing, reaching out to people, networking and finding out, about the industry, I started saying to myself, okay, I got to back up. I got to find myself. I got to see the exact way to do it and then go from there. Because first off, you got to learn more and more about the terminology of it, the meaning of the money, the meaning of how to get the equipment, those type things. And first of all, with setting up your business, your LLC, going forward with that, getting into more information with the Federal Motor Association. You want to know more about that. So like I said, I started off as a broker. Then once I did that, I moved on to owner operator with getting my own authority. Now I'm dispatching. So there's so many ways in making money in the industry. There's easy ways and there's ways that you can start out where you can spend a big chunk of money. But in dispatching, if you start off, dispatching, you can really learn more about the company, which is an easy investment. And that's when, I launched my course telling you actually how to start off because it's an easy investment. And with me being the person I am, I'm just going to be straight up with you and tell you the way that you should go. But, everybody's grown. You do what you feel and how you feel you should move. Everybody's pocket is different. So, that's going to be different as well. So I'm just telling you, like with dispatching, it's an easy investment. I think starting off, that would be the easiest way to go because you can still learn more about the truck and then just going out there, getting your truck first, being a broker first. You want to start, I say, with the easiest investment first.
Mm-hmm. Now, Tasha, turn your phone up for me because I don't know if it's your phone or my phone is low. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you clearly. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Okay, because you said something really good, though. You said, you started out backwards. So the reason why I really love your mentorship, even how you've been helping me, is that you didn't just try to sell me something or, you didn't try to just say, here it is, and you go do it. You've actually walked me through your ups and downs. I've seen when your truck be messing up and you got to fire drivers. this last year or a couple of months, I've really seen how you operate your business, even from the comfort of your own home. Now, most people don't know this, but me and Tasha met. We was working together in manufacturing, and so Tasha left her manufacturing job. She was a high level manager there, and she left her job to do this full time. And Tasha, now your ebook. Let me tell the people about this ebook because it's free. So make sure y'all go to her website and get it. nactransportation.com. You show us 5 ways that we can tap into the trucking industry and making money. Now, this is the thing. Most people just tell us about the 18 wheelers. You know what I'm saying? When you say trucking industry, everybody thinking about 18 wheelers. Everybody thinking about, the big stuff. And so it kind of makes people a little scared. So what I love about you is you kind of laid out 5 different ways that we can join in and make money. We don't have to start at the top, the big stuff. You started me off by learning about dispatching, which is able to help, carriers and drivers book their loads. Like, I don't have to do nothing but sit at my computer or hire my team to book the loads. Is that correct?
Right. Exactly. So what you do is,
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Bree.
No, I was gonna say that's like the easiest way, right?
Yes, the easiest way, because being honest, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm just gonna speak my truth.
Right.
Starting off in the trucking industry, it is not easy. But if you want to start off easy, I would tell you to start off dispatching first. Learn the trucking industry before you just jump out there. Because I'm here to actually save you money, show you and tell you the mistakes that I made, actually investing in money, taking so many different courses that people have different courses out there that you can take, but at the same time, you'll think about it. You'll look at them. It's like, okay, this course was 5,000 that I took. This course was 950 that I took. But all the courses are almost the same exact thing, which is nothing is wrong with it. But just make sure when you are taking the courses, you are actually, concept and everything, actually what they're talking about, because you take the course and you don't even know a truck trailer from a box truck. You want to actually study it first before you actually get it. You can network, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to different people, you can reach out to your family and friends that's in the trucking business. They will actually tell you, learn it before you just jump into it. You want to get with people that's been doing it for years, that's been out there, grinding and hustling, because the trucking industry is going to always be up and down. It's plenty of money to be made, but one thing you got to know is just like anything else, it's up and down. It's not going to always be peaches and cream. It's going you're going to have your bad days, you're going to have your good days. But the easiest investment that I have saw since I've started is dispatching.
Wow. And so look, Tasha, tell them how easy dispatching is. What you told me, you was like, Bree, this all you need. What did you say all I needed to start my own dispatching company?
Right. So the only thing you really need, to be honest, and I'm just because I'm a 100 straightforward person.
We know you 100, Tasha.
Only thing you need is your phone. I was in the grocery store yesterday with my phone dispatching. But if you want to be successful, I tell you the truth right now. I have 4 desktop computers. I have a MacBook. I have 2 phones. I only use my phone to dispatch and making money on the go. Making money on the go is the easiest thing that you can do. You can be making money while you at the gym. You can make money while you're shopping at the grocery store. You can make money in so many ways with dispatching. And the only thing you got to do is have your phone. Your phone is going to make your money for you. As long as your phone is charged up and you got data, all you got to do is get on those load boards, network with different people, pick up the phone, call. If you got to Google, get on Google. Hey, if you got to get an old phone book or yellow page phone book, go down that page. You're gonna find you some clients, but you got to put in the work. That's the most important thing that I tell people. If you don't put in the work, you're not gonna see the results. And I saw that for myself once I first started. I wasn't first putting in the work because I was just like, okay, I need to sit back and think about. You can make $1,000 if it's a part-time. If you make $1,000 a week, that's good for anybody for being a part-time job and make that in 1 week and not being taxed at the moment. Right. So being a dispatcher, it's very easy. It's easy to learn. All you got to do is sit there and actually study it. You can take my course. My course is very easy. And if anything on my course you don't understand, you can always reach out to me. Go to my website. You can reach out to me through Facebook, my cell phone, or my email address. So it's very easy to actually become a dispatcher, but you want to get with somebody that's going to actually break it down to you, tell you the knowledge, and let you know straight up front, this is what you got to do. If you want to be successful, you got to start with step 1, and you want to make sure you're creating your LLC with your business name. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do, getting your business account, because it's going to be a successful business if you put it first and put your mind to it.
Okay, now I see Jabrell just loud in. Jabrell, he actually he purchased your course too, right?
Right. Yeah. Right. He did.
Okay, awesome. So listen, real quick, let me tell you something. Natasha, I know you talk about the dispatching. I'm real good. I'm real clear on that because like literally I've already talked to my who's gonna be my first employee in my dispatching business. So basically everything that you train me on, I'm turning around and training her on not the ownership part, but how to book the loads,
Right.
how to, connect with my carriers, my drivers, how to build that relationship to make sure that because our goal is if we're not helping the drivers and we're not helping carriers, then they not getting paid, we're not getting paid. So
Right.
that's the only thing that she has to do. And so
Right.
basically I've already went over like how much I'm paying her. And I'm looking like, shoot, wait a minute now. This I need to get my two more.
Right.
Because see, 5 different ways. So dispatching is just like the basics. If you don't want to buy no trucks, if you don't want to be no driver, if you don't want to get no CDL. So that's dispatching. That's like the easiest way, right? All you need is a phone, cell phone, internet, Wi-Fi, and you need to be ready to work. But let me ask you this, because you also help people become their own authorities. You help them get their 18-wheelers, like you all helped me get my first 18-wheeler. You help them, get whatever it is to get. Talk about that, because a lot of people want to enter that industry for real. And even my brother, he's been his own owner of his truck for like 25 years. I'm 30, so yeah, like 20 years. So I'm familiar with the industry, but you're really about to show me in depth and like on paper how to tap in. I don't want to be no CDL driver. I ain't trying to be learning nothing else, but I want to be able to invest my credit into cash. And one of the ways that I can do this is basically I'm going to let one of my banks that I have a great relationship with. That's a key, y'all. Write that down. I'm going to let one of my banks that I have a great relationship with, I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to let them know that, hey, I need $100,000. I need $75,000. I need $50,000. They're going to fund me based on instant credit. I'm going to turn around and get that instant credit, Tasha. I'm going to invest that check, and I'm going to invest that into your mentorship, because you're going to show me everything I need. You're going to show me what? Tell me what all you show us to become owner operators. So that, and tell them what an owner operator is.
So basically, an owner operator is the person that go and get their authority so they can actually operate on the road. Being an owner operator is meaning you can either drive your own equipment or you can have somebody drive your equipment for you, which is nowadays that's what a lot of people are doing. They're getting their owner operator, but most of them, they drive their own equipment because they're keeping their money in their pocket. I mean, it's so much money to be made in the industry. You just have to take the time out to find yourself and see which way you want to actually go. And with setting your company up, your authority up, I'm here to help you with that. And like Bree said, with finding trucks, any type of truck, Sprinter van, box truck, hot shot truck, F-150, anything that has wheels on it, it can move and make money. So the thing about it is you just got to sit down and see what you want to invest in, because I'm going to tell you right now, make sure you invest in the right thing, because the thing about it is you will waste so much money in the trucking industry, then you'll find yourself and say, okay, well, I should have waited and did this, or I should have waited. No, before you start, know what you want to do, because when you actually do set up your authority, it's going to have questions on there, whether you want to do a tow truck company, or you're going to do hazmat, all that type of stuff. It's going to matter when you set your company up. So before you go and register and get your DOT and your MC, reach out to me and I can actually help you set that up, because if you get a certain type of truck, you got to make sure it's listed on the DOT information correctly. So once you would get your insurance won't be sky high. You want to make sure you know what you're doing when you set up your authority. And
now, real quick, Tasha, because you told me it's a way that I can start in if I want to get my 18-wheeler tomorrow, right? Is that's what it's called, 18-wheeler? What is it called? What's
yes, 18-wheeler. We working on 18-wheelers right now.
Yeah, come on. We working on the big stuff right now.
Yeah, we working on the big wheels right now.
Come on, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all heard what she said. Okay, listen. But you told me it was a way where I can really save money because you're already your own authority. So it's a way that I can invest in the industry, get my truck and everything, and then I can go, because you're in good standing, you're in compliance. I can actually go through you right now until I do all this other stuff that I have to do for myself. Tell me about that.
Right. So what Bree is talking about is being leased on to a company. I had several guys leased on to me, and I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm like I said, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna be 100 with you. It can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing, because at the same time, when people are leased up under you, it's just like your truck, your driver, your equipment. It's on your insurance. and it can be jacked up real quick. And I'm a living witness of that. So when you're leasing somebody, have somebody lease onto your company, make sure that they are it's your equipment, it's your driver. You want to have all the rules lined up and the compliance is set, because if not, I want to say the F word, but it's gonna F your insurance up. I'm just being
Okay,
real.
wait, Tasha.
I'm just being real, Bree. You know, I'm gonna
No,
give it to
I
you.
was gonna say I'm not talking about them leasing people under them. I'm talking about how we can lease under you.
Yes, you can lease up under me, but when you leasing up under me, I'm gonna make sure that your driver license are in good standard. You don't have no speeding tickets. You want to make sure you got an in-state driver. In-state driver means everything to your insurance. If I bring you on, I live in the state of Alabama. If I bring you on, I'm finding a driver in Alabama because I need for my insurance to be cheap. If you're in Georgia, you need to find your Georgia driver, unless you just got that type of money and you don't care about how much the insurance is. But it's about saving money. The more money you save, the more you can invest. So when leasing up under my company, it's going to be the same way. You're going to follow up on the same rules as if my driver and if it was my equipment. So it's easy to do that. But then you set your numbers, like when you lease up on me, my percentage is 18%. My percentage is 18%, and then you pay your portion of your insurance. But when leasing up under somebody, everybody's contract is different.
Yeah, got you. Now, Shanita says she need help. She said she got a box truck. I have a box truck and a hot shot truck. Tasha has a hot shot truck too, and I need help with dispatching classes. So Tasha, tell everybody where they can go to get your dispatching classes live right now, so they can go and get that and get started tonight. Right? Where do they need to go?
Right. So you can go to my website, www.nactransportation.com, and you can actually sign up for my dispatching course. Right now it's $3.99, and it'll actually be, my price will be going up.
How much you said, Tasha?
$3.99. Right now it's
$3.99. And how much did I tell you this course need to be?
$9.97.
Okay, and it really need to be more than that, because let me tell you why. How much can I make a day as a dispatcher?
When you're dispatching in a day, if you're booking a load over 1,000 to 1,500 for one driver, you can make at least, I'll say, $300 a day.
Yeah, Shanita, it's pinned at the bottom, babe. It's right there. It's scrolling through the bottom. It say www.nactransportation.com right there on the bottom. Let me see. I lost Tasha. She coming back on. Tasha, can you hear me? Did I lose you? Okay, she probably got a call. But yes, Shanita, if you need her dispatching course, go to her website tonight and get it. nactransportation.com, because it's $3.99 now, but I'm gonna tell the girl she gonna have to increase that thing, because I've seen the course, I've heard the course, and she goes in depth into real life. Like I've been on a dispatching training before, and the stuff that she goes into, I'm just being honest with you. I'm not just saying that because she's my friend, because y'all know I'll put my name on everybody. Her stuff is legit, and she takes you, not only that, but she takes you into the different websites. She gives you access to contract samples, broker contracts, all this type of stuff. Like every single thing you need, she gives you the load sites, different loads to book, different insurances that you need. It's just really, really good. So if you're on here tonight and you really want to do dispatching, listen, if you got like an 18-year-old, if you got like a 19-year-old and you want to bring them in, let me bring you back on, Tasha. If you want to bring them in, you definitely want to get that dispatcher course tonight. Now, Tasha, real quick. Now, I know you said all that to go under you, but if I want to just do it myself, how long or what's the process? And let me ask you this, not just the 18-wheeler truck, not just hot shot truck, because 18-wheeler hot shot trucks, but what are the other ones? Because there's a lot of people who probably want to start off a little smaller.
Right. So you have your Sprinter vans, you have your box trucks. And like I said, with your hot shot truck, I started off with my hot shot truck because it was an easy investment starting off versus getting a 18-wheeler. 18-wheelers, the overhead is a little bit more expensive. But at the same time, like I say, it's all about what's in your pocket, what you want to invest in. But starting off small, you have your Sprinter vans and your box trucks. But even with your Sprinter vans and your box truck, you want to make sure that you're getting the right Sprinter van, the right box truck. The box truck need to have a lift gate on it. Because if it doesn't have a lift gate, then how are the people going to actually load you? Like the furniture stores, the appliance stores. You want to make sure when you're out there buying your equipment, you want to make sure you have the equipment that is needed for when these people have to load you. When the companies have to load you, you want to make sure you have everything lined up. So box truck and sprinter vans, and to be honest with you, a lot of people go that way because they don't need a CDL. Yeah, those are non-CDL jobs. You don't need a CDL for
What's
that.
a no CDL job?
You don't have to have a CDL license to actually drive your box truck or your Sprinter van.
Really?
Right. So a lot
Right.
of
And so
people
like for the
invest
box
in
trucks,
that.
that's like that's like a delivery, right? Delivery truck.
Right, like a 26-foot box truck is normally what people get. The 26-foot box truck. Those are normally they haul just about haul a lot, but at the same time, with box trucks, you may have to work a little bit harder, but you got to put yourself out there and start networking, calling companies up. Hey, do you need this move? Do you need that move? You just got to be on it. Even like with the Sprinter vans, you get a contract with Amazon. You call Amazon, you get networking with them. You get with DHL, all these type of companies. You're able to move certain things with certain trucks. But anything that has a wheel on it, you can move it and make money. Any truck.
Okay. Now, note takers are money makers. So my notepad already full. But for those who don't know, my notepad already full. Let me ask you this real quick, Tasha. Now, when we was looking at hot shot trucks, because we have been trying to, we're looking for us, we got to get some 40-foot gooseneck, right? Because
Right.
this is why I love Tasha. Let me tell y'all why I love Tasha. Anybody else, they not gonna coach you. They just gonna let you just go get anything you want. Tasha's gonna make sure I'm getting all my money. All right. She gonna make sure I'm getting all my investment. My girl said get you a 40-foot gooseneck. She could have said do a 12-foot, 20-foot, 25-foot, but
We
she said
maxing the money.
the people who get the most loads book are people who have 40-foot gooseneck trucks, like 40-footers. Like they book the most loads. And so that right there already showed me that I'm gonna be ahead of the game because I'm going in with the right equipment that's needed. So, like you said, the equipment is necessary. We don't just want to go out here and just get stuff. If I want to start a hot shot truck, what was the little thing that you told me? Because I was about to buy a whole truck and it ain't had a thing on it. Let me tell y'all how I gotta be teachable and coachable. I said, Tasha, let me send you these trucks. We were sending trucks for days. She said, Brianna, these ain't the trucks. Let me send you the trucks. And she said, what's the little thing called that I have to
It's
have?
a gooseneck ball.
It's
So
a
it's a
gooseneck
gooseneck
ball.
ball. Right. When I bought my truck already had the gooseneck ball installed in it. So which was a good deal for me. When I first bought my truck had 28,000 miles on the 3500 Dodge, a Ram dually. It already had the ball included. My truck, it averaged. I bought it for like it was like 39,000, but it had everything. Everything came with it. But if you do find a truck, that's fine. But just know you're gonna have to get that ball installed, which is close to like $900 to $1,000.
Mm. Okay,
So
now
you just want to, sometimes when you're searching, that's why I say it's good to network and talk to a lot of people, because some people just tell you go get a truck. Okay, well, I need to know, if I go get a truck, is there anything specific I want to have on my truck? Okay, I need somebody to tell me, try to find your truck with the gooseneck ball or the winch already in it. Try to find that truck that already has the equipment that you need to start hauling.
got you. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So now another thing, if I'm for my dispatching, I'm dispatching what type of loads to which different types of trucks.
So when you're dispatch, you're gonna dispatch everything. It's no discrimination with dispatch. You're gonna dispatch the Sprinter van. You're gonna dispatch the box truck. You're gonna dispatch the reefer loads, the regular van, 53 footers, 48 footers. 40. You're gonna dispatch everything. As a dispatcher, you should know what to dispatch and how to dispatch it all. It's the same process. It's the same step and the same concept. Only thing changes with dispatching is the equipment, the size, the weight, and the commodity. That's what changes. When you're dispatching, you should be able to dispatch every single thing that's on that dispatch board. If not, then you don't need to be no dispatcher. You need to learn as much as possible when you dispatching. I promise you. And as
Awesome.
every day, I'm still learning. I'm still learning every day. I mean, I still research. I find out stuff that I probably made a mistake on. I'll go back and say, hey, I made a mistake on that. I need to learn how to do that in a different way. But when you're dispatching, there's no discrimination in dispatching. You're gonna dispatch a box truck, sprinter van, whatever it is on that load board. You should know how to run it.
Got you. Okay, so for those of you who are just getting on, my girl has a dispatching course that's on sale right now because after Friday, after Wednesday, you got to up the price, Tasha. $399 is
Well,
just
I am
too
so
low to
right,
be
right, right,
helping
right.
people get into a $700 billion industry. All they need to learn is the skill set and make money from their cell phone each and every day. Or if they like me, they can train a person to do it. or buy your course for my, like I do it for my employee, buy your course and let your course train them, and I'm gonna collect off top. But see, I just like turning credit into cash. I ain't trying
Right.
to do no extra work. I'm MBAing all year, nothing but assets. All right, and
Right.
so this industry is an asset producing, it's a cash flowing asset. What you about to say, Tasha?
No, and I just want to tell people to listen to what you're saying about going to the banks, building your business credit, building your personal credit. Because when I started off, just being honest, I didn't have that stuff built up. I was
Mm-hmm.
out here hustling and grinding, get my money up to get my truck. It's best to actually go to a bank and use their money and not your money. I use my money.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to flip it all back and try to, hustle a little bit hard to get all your money back. So what
Right.
Bree is saying, you want to go to the banks and use their money. Use whatever they got to offer you. Use if you got the credit, get it through your credit. Do not use your personal money
Right.
unless you just absolutely have to.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. So what I'm gonna do, Tasha, for everybody who goes to your website is listed below, is www.nactransportation.com. So for everybody who goes to Tasha's website tonight, if you want to join, if you want to get the dispatching course, I'm gonna give her my secret lenders list to give you guys for free as a bonus. So if money is the problem, if credit is the problem, we want to eliminate that this year. All right. We want to eliminate that this year. I'm going to give that to her to get that to you for free. If you guys register tonight before midnight with her dispatching course, because I'm understanding right now that the more capital I have, the more power I have, buying power I have, the more assets that I can produce, the more assets that I can generate income from. And so, Tasha, I just want to thank you so much, because if you never said, you know what, Bree, I really want to start helping people. I'm lucrative in this. I've learned the business. I've learned different ways. I've built the relationships. I've built the experience. I'm ready to show other people that they can really make money. If you have never told me that and never did that, I would have been just sitting here like, man, how am I gonna get it? Because I be seeing trucks. I'm like, I was about to buy a whole moving truck, because I told Seth we need to start moving business. Like, we over here, people is moving in. Why we hired 2 drivers about a truck? It's just be in my mind. And so now you showed me. And by the way, guys, she got a free ebook called Five. What is your ebook called? Is it 5 different ways you can get to the
Five
trucking
different ways of
industry?
making money in the trucking industry.
Yes, 5 different ways to make money in the trucking industry. And so she breaks down the sprinter vans, the box trucks, the hot shots, the 18-wheelers, and the dispatchers, y'all, in detail. So go to her website, sign up for free for that free ebook. But for this dispatching course, Tasha, I'm really thinking you need to increase this price
Right.
after we
So
get off this
February.
live, only
So
because, huh?
no. So January 14th is the last day. It will be $3.99. And
Oh,
like I was speaking to a lot of people yesterday and day before about my course. So once you take my course, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop there. Once you pay your money to take my course, you can call me any day. I was on a call last night for 2 hours with someone that took my course, and I literally actually held her hand all the way, and she was, door dashing. But she was like, no, I'm about to stop door dash. I'm about to do this. You got me. She said, you have showed me what I needed to know. I took your course. She said it was a little bit, not clear because of the simple fact she never seen it before.
right.
Once I explained it to her, she was like, okay, I got it now. We was on the phone for 2 hours. And today she kept thanking me and thanking me. She was like, when we gonna get back on the phone? I got you. I got from so when you take my course, I'm gonna add you to my Facebook group, the
Yes.
the trucking chick page, and then you can text me. I'll send you everything, like showing you where people are always asking in the trucking pages. I need a dispatcher. Can somebody dispatch me? I need a dispatcher. It's on there every single day, all day long. People need dispatchers all over the world.
Yeah. Say it again. They need them where?
All over the world.
So I can be right
Everywhere.
here, right? I'm just gonna leave this as an example. So somebody say, can you dispatch without a truck? Girl, drop that answer, girl.
You can dispatch without a truck, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When you start dispatching, you're gonna want to get a truck. It's fun. It's fun. Your dispatching is gonna always be there. But once you get a truck, once you dispatch, you're gonna be like, I want to get my own truck. I want to dispatch my own truck.
Is
The
that
money gonna
is
keep
that because
coming
you see what they're making?
because you see what they making and you're actually getting more into the industry. You get
Got
more
you.
into the industry because, like everybody say, it's levels to this. It's levels to it. You're not gonna be stuck at the same level. You
We're
start
gonna
dispatch, you're
pray
gonna want to move
when we
up.
get off
You're
here.
gonna want to move up. You're gonna want to grow. You're not gonna just want to be stuck in one place.
Right. Okay, so they say because that when you was telling me about, you've been telling me about dispatch for a long time. And then I'm
Right.
like, when I see how much these truck drivers making, I'm like, oh no. I need to get a truck and dispatch so I can keep all the money in one place. So I see why you saying that. So who was that? Was that person Spain, Holland, Spain? Girl, her course is on sale right now for $3.99. If I were you, I would go get it. Because like I was just telling the people, you go in depth. When your camera went off, I was letting them know you go more. I've heard of dispatching course before, training before, but it's nothing like. Oh, you got me on two devices, Tasha?
My MacBook probably charged back up.
Oh, it's nothing like what you teach. Period. Your stuff is like, and I'm not just saying that because you're my friend. Because if your stuff wasn't good, I tell you too. I'd be like, nah, this ain't good. We gotta get some more. So you want to definitely want to make some money. So Chanel say, yeah, pray. We're gonna pray, Chanel. So look, okay, y'all, this is a trucking chick, girl. Let them know where they can find you. Add you on social media. Make sure y'all go to her website. I'm telling y'all, because Brianna, your phone is echoing. My phone echoing. My phone echoing because Tasha got me on two devices over there.
But it's not on
she
anymore.
She got 4 phones and 4 computers.
Can y'all hear us now?
Testing.
Is it still
echoing? I hear it.
Is it still echoing?
Yes. See, I hear it in your background. But Tasha, your walls got ears because every time we be on the phone, it be something just in the background.
Right.
Okay, but thank you, Derek. We finna get off anyway, but make sure y'all go to her website, Tasha. Let them know where they can find you and follow you.
Well, you can find me on Facebook. Tasha Robinson. I'm on Facebook. My business page is NAC Logistics and LLC business page. Then the Trucking Chick page, you can get in that group once you take my course, and I'll add you to that group. But you can also, go to my website. You can email me. You can inbox me. There's several ways you can actually call me, 706-341-2728. Again, 706-341-2728. My website is www.nactransportation.com. My email address is nacnetworking101@gmail.com. So there's several ways that you can reach out to me. Reach out to your girl, and I got you.
Did you just get your that's your personal number, Tasha?
Both.
Huh?
I use that number most than the other one. Yeah,
I ain't never seen nobody get nobody their personal number. That's how much you want us to win.
Yes, I do. Even if you call me, I missed a call. I promise you, I'm gonna call you back before the day over with.
Girl, let me tell you something for real though, Tasha. You're gonna be the real reason. I'm telling you. I don't know why I'm echoing. I ain't got nothing else on, but you about to be the real reason.
I don't have nothing else on either, Bree.
I don't know what's going on. Let me go out come again. Anyway, you about to be like the real reason. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
You're really about to be like the real reason. The whole generational wealth over poverty Facebook group tap into this trucking industry. I'm telling you, Tasha's a part of the generational wealth over poverty. Shout out to you, girl. You have your shirt. Go ahead, girl. Tasha's about to be the reason why our group, people in that group, women and men, husbands, couples, singles, whatever, tap into this $700 billion trucking industry. And so, Tasha, we're so excited to have you as our personal trainer. Brianna, you need to invest in a phone, but I got the highest phone. It ain't me. It's not me. I ain't never had no issues.
Me either.
We didn't have no issues until Tasha, you came off and came back on.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Are we still echoing?
They said, I think Tasha needs earphones so it won't echo. See, not me.
So I guess I need to
mute your phone for a second, Tasha. You on mute?
No, hold on.
You on mute now?
Yeah.
How you on mute? I can hear you. Testing. See, it ain't my phone. It's Tasha's phone. Where you at, Derek? See what I'm saying? It ain't my phone. It is Tasha's phone. Now unmute Tasha. Testing.
What about now?
Testing. Yeah, it's your phone.
Is it?
Okay, y'all. I gotta go. Tasha, thank you so much, girl. I hope everybody go to nactransportation.com and get the Dispatcher 101 course. It's going to be phenomenal. We about to tap in, get the 5 different ways to make money in the trucking industry, free ebook. Shouts out to everybody who's on tonight. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Anybody got any questions before we go? If y'all got any, Tasha, real quick, When next time you coming back on your Facebook Live so they can go add you on Facebook?
Whenever they want me to come back on live, I'm used to it now.
Look what Cedric said.
I ain't laughing. Hush. I'll move to my kitchen and try to see what's not echoing.
Okay, Tasha. So I love you, girl.
Love you too. Everybody reach out. Reach out to me if you interested into my taking my course. I'm on Facebook every day, so you can inbox me wherever you feel to reach me at, you can.
Okay, Tasha. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, y'all, that's the trucking chick. I'm so excited. I'm telling y'all, tap in. Definitely tap in. You don't want to miss this amazing opportunity to really, 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 really tap into this $700 billion industry. I'm telling y'all what I know. If you just want to dispatch, it's fine. You don't want to, go out, get no trucks. You don't have to. But I've seen what these truckers are making. I've seen what they are doing. These brokers are making. And I was the one that was like, okay, I don't just want to dispatch. I ain't just gonna be dispatched for them. I will make pretty good $1,000 here or there a day. But if they making that much a day, why I ain't got no truck? So no, we're about to tap all the way in. Make sure that you guys join the the Generational Wealth Over Poverty Facebook community group, because Tasha's going to be one of our trainers, our coaches for the trucking industry. She's going to be walking our group members into making sure that they obtain whatever type of truck they want to get, or they're dispatching. She's going to be putting us in business. She's going to be putting us, our families, in business, because we want to build legacy. So it's really not just about one truck, like get a truck. I'm trying to get a fleet of trucks. I want to see my last name on the back of an 18-wheeler, just like y'all be seeing them other people's names. I want to see my name. I already got a vision for it. And so I'm telling you, Tasha is the bomb. So somebody said, would you please tag her in the caption? I will definitely do. Can you tag her for me? Say, oh, here you go, right here, Tasha Robinson. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. I will see y'all. Make sure you go to her website, get that dispatching course. If you do it tonight, you're going to get a lender's list for free that has over 100 different ways of capital, from personal banking to business capital. You're going to get that for free if you register tonight. So I love y'all so much. I will see y'all next time.